Let's start with Nvidia, Dan. Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang, he's on the way to China. We know there, Dan, he can't sell his latest and greatest chips, right? And it's costing his company a lot of money. I'm curious how you think this all plays out. Does he get Trump to reverse course? Does he find a workaround? What do you see ahead?
I mean, he's not going to the White House just to have lemonade with Trump. I mean, the point is, our view is that the restrictions when it comes to China, a lot of that ultimately will at some extent be lifted where NVIDIA can sell their chips into China. Remember, I mean, they're not going to just give $8 billion a quarter to Huawei in a silver platter. And it's all part of this negotiation that you see. But there's only one chip in the world fueling the AI revolution, and it's led by the godfather of AI, Jensen Nvidia.
If he can't sell his latest and greatest in China, Dan, how does he make that up? Could demand from the sovereigns, the Saudis, the UAE, could that make it up?
Look, that can make it up. And I still think Street's underestimating growth by 20 to 30% in the next few years. But you do not want to give China just away to Huawei. I mean, that where NVIDIA can't touch it. And they know, and Jensen knows, that continues to be the biggest market incrementally that they're going after besides the US. And it's all part of this negotiation. You cannot just hand that business to Huawei. And that's why, look, it's all part of this high stakes negotiation. But there's only one chip in the world that's fueling it. And Trump knows a big poker chip that he has in negotiations is NVIDIA.
I'm sure there are some viewers, Dan, this week when they saw NVIDIA hit that milestone, right? They might have thought, hey, I missed my chance, I missed my opportunity. I know you feel differently. What are the catalysts that keep this one, in your opinion, moving higher?
I think 5 trillion and beyond are next, because it's my view, we're in a golden age for tech. It's led by NVIDIA, but it's speaking to the AI revolution. I mean, behind the velvet ropes, they're going to let Microsoft into the $4 trillion market cap club as well. When it comes to NVIDIA, this is still just the beginning of a 3-year tech bull market, and it's being led by...
According to a company official on Sunday, NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang will give a media briefing in Beijing on July 16th. This will be his second trip to the nation, following one in April during which he emphasized the significance of the Chinese market. Citing worries about possible military uses, the U.S. government has prohibited the export of NVIDIA's most cutting-edge chips to China since 2022. Earlier this year, NVIDIA's H20 artificial intelligence processors, which were the company's most potent AI chip approved for sale in China, were likewise prohibited from entering the United States. Both China and the United States have been closely following Huang's most recent visit. Regarding his travel to China, a bipartisan pair of U.S. senators said to Huang on Friday, requesting that he refrain from engaging with businesses that collaborate with the People's Republic of China's military or intelligence agencies. Huang was also asked by the senators to avoid interacting with organizations included on the U.S. prohibited export list. Chinese tech behemoth Huawei and other producers of graphics processing units, the chips used to teach artificial intelligence, have become more competitive with NVIDIA. However, because of NVIDIA's CUDA computing platform, Chinese businesses, notably its large IT enterprises, continue to be drawn to the company's chips. According to its most recent annual report, NVIDIA made $17 billion in revenue from China in the fiscal year that ended on January 26th. This accounted for 13% of the company's total sales. China has continuously been cited by Huang as a crucial market for NVIDIA's expansion. Last week, NVIDIA's market capitalization crossed $4 trillion for the first time, securing the chipmaker's place as the main participant on Wall Street in the competition to control AI technology. With the firm now holding the greatest market capitalization in the world, NVIDIA has been a great stock to own in recent years. Nonetheless, a lot of investors are probably unsure if NVIDIA has any more room to operate, considering the stock's remarkable growth. After all, since the beginning of 2023, the stock has increased by around 1,000%. Is it a waste of $10,000 to purchase NVIDIA at this time? Or is it a wise choice for an investment? I believe the answer is obvious, and that conclusion is supported by a single long-term pattern. Graphics processing units, GPUs, which are specialized computing processors capable of carrying out numerous calculations in parallel, are produced by NVIDIA. The initial purpose of GPUs was to handle game visuals, which were among the most taxing tasks that computers encountered over 30 years ago. They were really good at this, but they soon discovered other applications, like drug development, cryptocurrency mining, and engineering simulations. However, their most significant application has only recently surfaced: AI training. GPUs are perfect for feeding different datasets to train an AI model, since they can efficiently manage and analyze a wide range of workloads. Furthermore, clustering GPUs can increase processing capability. AI hyperscalers have gone one step further and constructed AI training clusters with 100,000 or more GPUs. With 90% of the GPU market, Nvidia is the industry leader. Because of its dominance, it has been able to charge a higher price for its product, which has resulted to profits that have greatly outpaced growth in revenue. Since the AI revolution started in 2023, this combination has allowed Nvidia's stock to rise. Is there another benefit, though? Our understanding of what an AI-first corporate environment looks like is still very limited. In order to fulfill the demand, the AI hyperscalers are constructing data centers at a never-before-seen pace. Data centers will receive the majority of the record capital expenditures announced by all AI hyperscalers for 2025. We may anticipate record capital expenditures to continue for the next few years, even though this investment may be allocated for 2025. This is because the process of creating a data center takes several years. So, what implications does this have for Nvidia's stock? Let's explore that. But first, a big thank you to those of you who've stuck with us this far. Creating these videos takes significant effort and dedication, so if you're enjoying the content, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts on Nvidia stock in the comments. Your support truly helps us grow. Now, let's get back to the video. At its 2025 GTC event, Nvidia referenced a third-party market assessment that predicted worldwide capital expenditures on data centers will increase from $400 billion in 2024 to $1 trillion by 2028. This is in direct line with that report. Nvidia's data center sector brought in $115 billion in 2024, giving it a sizable portion of the data center capital expenditure market. Nvidia may make close to $300 billion from data centers alone if it can hold on to its market position in this sector. Given that Nvidia's sales for the last 12 months is just under $150 billion, this suggests that there is still a lot of room for growth in the company's stock. Nvidia has acquired the distinction of best performance, even though it has been for several years. Furthermore, there is still a lot of expansion planned to support Nvidia's ascent. I think the data center industry still has enough room to grow, even though it is unlikely to return another 1,000% from here. This would allow for market-beating returns. The stock market's recent gains have been mostly driven by the present artificial intelligence, AI boom. SoundHound AI and Nvidia are two companies that have benefited greatly from AI. Over the last 3 years, SoundHound's stock has increased 310%, while Nvidia's stock has increased 910%. Despite being AI stocks, SoundHound and Nvidia each have distinct roles in the industry. SoundHound sells conversational AI services, while Nvidia creates some of the most cutting-edge processors for AI data centers. Given that both businesses are at the forefront of artificial intelligence, and that their stock prices are increasing, you might be wondering which will be the superior AI stock in the years to come. SoundHound has attracted investors due to its ability to capitalize on the growing conversational AI sector, which is projected to reach a valuation of $152 billion by 2033. Business has been thriving thus far, and SoundHound's software can handle a variety of duties, such as taking phone calls for customer support and placing drive-through meal orders. In the first quarter, which concluded on March 31st, the company's revenue increased by 151% to $29 million. The fact that SoundHound has $246 million in cash and cash equivalents and no debt has also attracted investors. For SoundHound, however, things are not always sunny and bright. The company's gross margins dropped to 51% from 66% in the same quarter last year, and it posted a non-GAAP adjusted loss of $0.06 per share in Q1. After their run-up, SoundHound's stock is likewise pricey, with shares currently trading at a 46 price-to-sales multiple. Given that the typical PS ratio for the internet software industry is roughly 7, that is quite costly. SoundHound's stock has fallen 36% so far this year, as a result of some investors losing interest in the company due to its exorbitant price and lack of profit. Since up to 95% of all AI data center processors are based on Nvidia's semiconductor designs, the company has been leading the AI boom in recent years. Due to its dominance in this sector, Nvidia has seen incredible growth in sales and earnings. In the first quarter, which concluded on April 27th, revenue increased 69% to $44 billion, while earnings per share increased 33% to $0.81. Here, Nvidia and SoundHound stand in sharp contrast to one another. Despite SoundHound's remarkable sales increase, Nvidia is extremely lucrative while SoundHound is losing money. Moreover, Nvidia probably has more area to operate in the AI data center market for many years to come. Tech companies are locked into an AI dominance race right now, and that could continue to expand the market to $2 trillion by 2029, according to estimates by Moody's. To be fair, Nvidia's stock isn't cheap. The company's shares have a price-to-earnings ratio of 51, which isn't exactly a bargain. Nonetheless, given that the semiconductor industry now has a P/E ratio of roughly 64, Nvidia's stock still appears to be well valued. The company's stock continues to appear to be a wise investment to hold for years due to its enormous AI data center market potential, skyrocketing sales and profit, and Nvidia's supremacy in the AI processor market. Additionally, Nvidia handily wins this AI stock clash because its shares are reasonably priced. Don't forget to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your input helps create a more knowledgeable community where we can all learn and grow together in the world of investing. Stay up to date with the latest market trends, insights, and key updates by subscribing to Investing Tutorial. We're here to help you make smarter investment decisions and stay ahead of the curve.